Thank you for joining me. This is The Point, and I am Miriam Mugutu. Now, it's no doubt that Kenya's technology space is rapidly growing and new inventions introduced every other day. And one sector that has experienced such rapid growth is the mobile phone sector. And today, I'm here with the brand manager of Oppo. Phone, and of course the phone company is trying to make its presence felt in the Kenyan market. I'm Mr. Jesse Wu.
Nice to meet you.
Did I say your name right?
That's correct. Actually, Jesse Wu. That's me.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you too.
So, how long has Oppo been in the country?
Oppo officially entering Kenya since 2015. So now it has been approximately around 2 years now, actually. Yeah. We start to have much more appearance in here. Well, pretty much in this year, we have much more appearance here, actually.
So your presence has started to be felt this year.
Yes, actually, to be felt.
Why is it taking it? Why is it taking it a bit longer?
Take a bit longer
from 2015 to now.
Well, it's mostly for our. Well, fundamentally, it will be our global strategy, actually.
Okay.
So we need to take one market flow map of market from market to another market, actually. So our main focus initial stage was for the Asian market, and then we move on to gradually Middle East and Africa. Okay. So actually, Africa case is starting actually since 2014, 2015. Okay. I say in terms of strategy-wise, actually previously was not precisely suitable to Africa, but for now on, we make our product and make our strategy suitable, extremely suitable to to Africa, not just Africa, market, but also global, especially let's say the product line as well.
So how would you say the Oppo phone, all the different series you have of the Oppo phones, how would you say it has been received especially in the Kenyan market?
In here, right? How each of them, so currently we have two product lines in here. One is A series, another one is our F series. So F series will be more
the
about
F3.
Yeah, F. We have previously F1, F1S, F3, and now it's F5.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, now you're in F5.
Yes. Okay. Yes. So it's an odd number.
All right.
Yes. So other series will be the A series. So we have A37s, A71, and A57s. Okay. So these two series, the distinguish will be A series will be more for mass audience, mass client actually. So the specific wise will be
by mass audience you mean more affordable to the larger population.
Yeah, and also we make sure that all our aspects is being covered out. Make sure that all the function features are included in there, but make sure the price is more affordable and more accessible. But F series was what we introducing the latest technology inside of it actually. So all advanced, I say, photography technology, selfie technology will be in there. But later we'll gradually moving into the S series. So make sure S series also including this kind of technology. But F series is the one who be the pioneer.
Okay. All right. So you launched your latest product a few days ago, the F5. Yes. How exciting is this phone? Because you have it right now.
Yes, actually, I have this one.
Tell us about it.
Okay. I'm not sure how should I say how exciting I am right now. Actually,
like what's different?
Well, actually, in terms of Oppo, you see, one thing Oppo will always be focusing on. The first thing is focusing on will be product user experience. So, what's user experience? The first thing definitely will be how you look at it. When you look at it, you feel you feel the pleasant from the product.
It's attractive.
That's the first user experience. You want to look at it as the first user experience. So we make sure all the design and slimness. That was our first priority. And of course, in here you can see this handset we're introducing with our full screen. So the ratio is actually 18:9. Total screen size is 6 inch. Okay. So we didn't increase its phone size, but we increased in the screen size. Okay. So that's what we call a full screen. Okay. So that's in terms of the the most obvious one in terms of visual. Other stuff will be in terms of the hand grabbing experience. But this is not much too different from our previous other product because it's always been a focus of Oppo actually. We want to make sure your second experience, when you're holding it, you just feel like it's perfectly fitting into your hand.
Yeah.
You can actually feel it as well.
Yeah. Oh, wow. And it is very sleek.
It's very sleek and light.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, yeah, that is true. So I know you just launched it a few days ago, so really we cannot talk about the statistics and how it's doing in the retail shop. But in the future, how do you see it performing in the Kenyan market?
How it is performing? So actually our Oppo F3, although in that time, which is around May, Oppo is not precisely very well aware, but we are really getting recognized a lot ever since May, and it has been a really good feedback from our market. Actually, although we know it's like the majority customers, they're still buying phones maybe under 10,000, and our Oppo F3, which costs around 32,000, but still getting quite popular. So we were quite amazed at how much energy this market is.
So you're positive.
I'm very positive,
that it will do well.
And what makes us extremely positive about this product is this is the first time we are bringing the full screen era into Kenya here.
Oh, wow.
So previously you've been hearing other phone brands also introducing this concept of full screen. But unfortunately, due to the limitation of the supply chain and also technology development, they are unable to bring down price into somewhere even close to the world of affordable. And now we're introducing the full screen into Kenya market and make sure it's definitely affordable to our customers with a price of 31,990 shilling.
Okay.
Tough term to say the price.
31,000.
31,990 shilling.
Okay, so obviously you're not targeting the majority of the population. With this one.
We hopefully we can say offering to the majority population.
Or they can start saving for it.
Yes. but for this price, actually you can see we are doing our best to make sure it's as much affordable as possible, but while maintain the sustained durability and also product quality. Actually, so even if we're trying to bring the price lower than this one and offer. That means like, well, it will take some time for our R&D, and second of all, we cannot ensure the quality. But we already make a dramatic price drop compared to other full screen, which you can see approximate price around 100,000, 90,000 actually. And now you're getting a full screen phone with all the most advanced software and hardware with just 32,000.
Okay. All right. So when I see a lot of Oppo advertisements and the Oppo phones, there's a huge focus on the camera.
Yes.
So is this your main selling point on this phone?
Well, we will say the first or second selling point. The first one apparently will be the full screen.
Yeah, you can just show them. Yeah.
Yes, the first one will be the full screen. Well, he will see his face, which must be very awkward for him. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can test out this one actually. So AI assistance, which is an interesting concept actually. So the reason why we brought in AI assistant is because when we're talking about selfies, right? There's usually one thing people think about that's to film it. It's for females.
The selfies for female?
Well, there's a lot of people saying that one, and we heard that as well. Well, not me. I'm not saying that one. I'm Sabi Lover.
I know a lot of men who really enjoy selfies.
But
just for the record.
But they don't dare to admit that. They don't dare to admit that publicly.
Yeah, baby.
But one thing is, one particular thing is for the beautification actually. So you don't hear a man stand out and say, "I'm using beautification more for my selfie."
They don't Photoshop.
Maybe they do, but
not as the ladies who love to do it. Okay.
So which one of the reason is that say a lot of this kind of beautification. Well, first of all, if you do Photoshop, which you can do, but you take your time to do Photoshop. So people tend to rely on the beautification function in their phone, and which is actually introduced by Oppo as the first one to introduce in its phone.
Oh.
Yeah, we call ourselves self-expert leader for a reason.
So I can put the settings on the beautification and I just take my selfie and I don't have to do any filters on my photos? You can turn on
automatic setting.
For the filters?
Yes.
That is cool.
So you can let the phone decide for you actually. So the thing is like we understand the demand for various gender and gender, age, and also different country and different races. So that's the reason why we're introducing the AI beauty recognition technology.
Okay.
Which, well, do you want me to explain about the detail about the AI assistant?
You may.
Okay, sure.
For the viewer out there who wants to be
Okay.
convinced. Yeah.
So well, in the same time, you can also trying to take some photo as well. So we can testify what's the actual
Oh,
beautification.
it's really beautiful.
Yes.
I love
So
it.
how do we build in AI systems? So AI system, we already fundamentally, we're collecting data globally, facial database.
Yeah.
So we're getting millions of database of face from across the globe. So then in each of photo, we identify more than 200 facial recognition spots.
Oh, wow.
So make sure that say you have this millions photo and 200 facial spots. So when you're taking photos of each individual, they recognize what's your gender, what's your age.
Oh, it's able to recognize.
It's recognize the
Oh,
gender,
wow.
age, and what's your skin type, and also what's your skin tone.
Oh, wow. That's a really smartphone.
That's a really
For
smart
real.
phone. Well, AI, and it's still growing day by day. Because
Okay.
the database is growing day by day. So it's
Okay.
still learning like a expert of makeup artist or expert of photographer. Actually, so you're able to recognize what's your facial feature, and make sure it beautify you in a way it's naturally. Such as me, I like my mustache around here. So, which the phone will be able to recognize as a man. It doesn't want me to be remove my facial feature over here.
Okay.
It doesn't deform my face. It doesn't over buffing me, and make sure all the feature which I want to keep is always there. Actually.
Okay.
So as you recognize, also we also test this one in Kenya market as well. So
Okay.
it's getting a lot of feedback, good feedback.
So
as well.
it filters according to the gender.
Fulfill gender, age, skin type, and skin tone.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. All right. So now, what distinguishes this phone to, of course, you've said that the widescreen, that is the major feature, and of course now the camera is really outstanding.
Yeah.
But when you join the market, people are like, okay, so is this iPhone inspired?
Well, I would say technology industry, we are sharing with each other, and we understand what people would like. So we're introducing what people most desire of. Actually, iPhone desired, I would say, not particularly. Actually, it's a handset. The design, what we can offer, is the best design which they can looking for.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay, that's really fair enough. So when a client wants to get a phone, because anyway, nowadays we change phones like every other day. And
Which
some
we
people don't really know what to look for in a phone. So why should a customer consider a RAM and a processor, and how will they benefit of the two features, a RAM and the processor from this phone?
RAM and a processor, right?
This one, yeah.
So for Oppo F5, we offer a 4 gigabytes RAM actually, and octa-core 2.5 gigahertz
Okay.
processor. So what does that mean? So it ensures your multimedia experience. So when you watch your phone, when you watch your video, you might be playing game, using social media with chit-chat at the same time, and then maybe you even open out your map to do this all this multitasking.
Yeah.
So previously we do a testing with our phone before. You know, when we're doing the R&D process, we do it's one test we do. We pre-installing 100 app into this phone, and it turns out it's as smooth as it was.
100 apps.
100 apps. So this is what
Okay.
we're testing, which will ensure you always never got stuck. Ensure your multimedia experience is always smooth. Playing games, watching video, browsing, all in done can be done at the same time.
Okay.
And we're introducing the octa-core with 2.5 gigahertz, which is actually very high in terms of in this industry. We ensure that all your 8 so octa-cores means 8 cores. We ensure that all your 8 cores are the processing is equally distributed. So because there are some other phones, which they also claim themselves as 8 cores, but fundamentally they're only using 1 core is functioning all the time. Because other cores may function like this one.
Oh, really?
So although you're buying an 8 cores, octa-core CPU phone, but actually you're only getting 1 core.
Oh, wow.
So what we ensure the Oppo F5 is offering your 8 cores are functioning correctly, and which will helping you to first of all make your overall experience more smooth. Second of all, make sure your battery consumptions will be very, very smooth as well. So if you run it all 1 core all the time, your battery consumption will be seriously heavy. So we equally distribute this one, make sure that your battery also be sustained for the whole day.
This is The Point, and I am Miriam Gutu, and my guest today is the Oppo Kenya brand manager, Mr. Jesse Wu. So, of course, in the first half of the show, we've talked about the wonderful features in the new Oppo F5, right? So now, of course, the Kenyan phone market is getting crowded every day, and new phones are coming up and new technology, and not just in Kenya, but also around the world. So how do you intend to stay relevant as a brand in the Kenyan market?
So we always communicating with of course, our consumers and our users. Actually, we never stopping to talking with them and doing our survey, or say a small group survey as well. And we realized that a majority of our users are young people, actually approximately around 18 to 35.
Okay.
And they really love what we deliver to them. Actually, well, we try to make sure that what we offer to them is simple, precisely what they want, and removing all the unnecessary stuff which will blocking their user experience.
Yeah.
Simple is the best always. And we make sure what they want, what they like is inside of it. The photography, the selfies, and also all the multimedia experience. And of course, something will be a fashionable and elegant design. And,
it is elegant.
Yes.
It is elegant.
So we understand their demand, and we communicate in their way. So as you can see, when we doing our marketing, when we are delivering our product, we make sure it doesn't sound like we make sure it's like a phone that young people would love to use. But of course, we never refuse other people in other age group to using a phone. When we talk about young people, it also means that people young at heart. Actually.
Okay. Oh, young at heart.
It's our product. Actually, it's our company. One of our company philosophy. So I may be young, but maybe I'm not young at heart. Maybe potentially we'll be working for too hard. So yes. So we always make sure people people who like life, who would like to go travel, who would like to explore more things, sharing their lives through social media, and also enjoy their life with their friends. Actually,
of course.
that's what our friends aiming to do that. Actually,
of course. So you said the majority of the demographics is between 18 and 35.
Yes.
Do you know the gender specifics, like on the high?
No, we don't have precisely gender specific actually. So you'll be surprising that selfie phone. People will thought about selfie phones for more attracting for females, but actually a huge group of our users is also men as well. Actually, well, me particularly, and there's also some over here.
Maybe they go for it because of the RAM and the
yes,
processor.
yes, and also
men look at that mostly, I would think.
Well, still females are attracting to that one as well. Yeah, and also, well, men also love to make themselves look good secretly.
Of course.
Yes.
Okay. So now, what are the megapixels for this phone?
So we're introducing the AI system, right? So this is the fantastic software. But if we have a fantastic software, but it's not delivered by the best hardware, how good is that? So we ensure this time we're building with the most advanced selfie camera. So the front camera is 20 megapixel, and of course the rear will be 16 megapixels. Wow. So actually the front, as we are selfie expert.
No, 20 megapixels.
20 megapixels actually.
No wonder it's fantastic.
Yes. And which the hardware also enable, the hardware and AI system which enable another function which we're introducing together with the Oppo F5 is the speedy facial unlock.
Okay.
So this is a very advanced technology in terms of smartphone industry. So we know sometimes both your hands are not available, such as you just go swimming, and you run on there, and your hands are wet. So all you want to do is just to make your face available to your camera.
Yeah.
You unlock your phone.
Oh, wow.
Or when you are cooking or in this condition, you are wearing your glove, which is very hard for you to use in a pattern or password actually. So in that time, this facial speedy unlock.
Oh, is it unlock?
it's helping you to unlock it with your face.
Oh,
with
wow.
0.9 seconds.
Okay.
0.9 seconds. Yes.
That's really pretty fast.
Mhm.
So, of course, is there a time maybe the Oppo phones, especially in the Kenyan market, have had to deal with an impossible customer?
Impossible customers.
Like somebody knocks on the offices and said, "Oh no, I bought this phone and I have a problem with it."
Oh, I saw you talk about Tom Cruise, but
or on Twitter, somebody
yes, we always
complaining, and
we
how do you
always
deal with
have
that?
people to complain about our phones, but majority is actually we always try our best to fulfill make sure what's their issue actually, such as if they have a battery issue or if they have a screen issue. But mostly what will happen is people dropping their phone, the screens are broken, and so that's usually what will be majority complaint.
But that is their fault.
Well, yes, and we have 2-year warranty to make sure if anything.
Oh, 2-year warranty.
2-year warranty.
Not the normal 12 months.
No, 24 months, 2-year warranty.
Okay.
So if there's anything which happened, it's a factory fault. How do you call it? Factory fault, right? Which makes sure that anything happen to us, it's our problem. We make sure that it's being fixed, completely no charge.
Okay.
And this is how confident we are in this market. 2 years warranty.
Wow.
Yes.
You must be really confident in your product for you to offer that much, time for a warranty. So, do you partner with retail shops or you have your own shops?
We have our own shop, but also huge part of partner actually. So this is our contribution to the country as well. So majority will be our partner shop, but also including Safaricom shop in here as well.
So any other shop that is retailing Oppo phones?
A lot of them actually,
Okay.
across the whole country.
Okay.
From Kisumu across to Mombasa. Sorry, I'm not very good at geography here. I'm not sure how west.
But they're all over the country.
Over the country actually, and we ensure that all customer service can be delivered countrywide. So as long as you can, you buy any phone from Oppo shop, and if you have problem, you can always feel free to go to where you buy from, or you can go to any shop where you can find an Oppo employee. Give it a phone to him, fill in the information, and we will make sure this be resolved within 1 week.
Okay. So do you ever worry about fake Oppo phones? Somebody decided to make their version of
Actually,
substandard Oppo
we
phone.
do have this concern, but because we do have the concern, we'll ensure it doesn't happen in anywhere around the world.
So how do you ensure that, especially in the Kenyan market?
Our team, we have a very, very huge team in this market, actually across more than 600 employees across the whole country. And they are in every shop, everywhere. So if you are finding this kind of product, which is not selling in the right price, so we have a recommended price actually. So whoever don't sell the right price, which is not fair to other customers, which buying maybe it's the same price.
Yeah.
So we are insured. When they see the wrong price, they will they were seeing what's happened to it. And we have a very strict retail system to make sure that every phone we sell, this retailer selling one phone, we'll make sure that it's from our product.
Okay.
We supply to the shop, and this supplier is selling to customers. So we are checking down for every piece of device to ensure that there's no such thing will ever happen.
Okay.
And if such thing happen, we'll check down where's the source and make sure it could shut down.
Okay. So how long have you been in Nairobi?
Me personally or Oppo?
Yeah, you as working for Oppo in Nairobi.
Well, it's been several months now.
Several months. So you've not heard of a place called River Road?
River Road.
I don't. Okay, so let me explain.
Okay.
River Road is a place somewhere in Nairobi where you get anything that is the original and the other version.
Oh, I see. I see.
So maybe your team might want to
don't worry
to take a walk there
actually,
and just to be sure.
99% of our team are local team. If there's such a place, I'm sure our retail team will be definitely make sure it doesn't happen.
They'll find out.
Yeah, they will find out. We are more strict than any. We are very strict in terms of retail.
All right, that's fair enough. So the F5. where do you have it in another country in Africa, or Kenya is the first country that this phone was launched?
Kenya is the first country. This
Oh,
phone
we are
was launched.
privileged.
Yes.
Okay, that's
We
beautiful.
understand there's a huge demand here. Kenya is a very, very energetic country. A huge population actually is very, very young as well. So definitely people.
They're always excited for new exciting products.
And people love selfie here.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah. So far, what has been the biggest challenge that you've had to overcome?
In this market, right? So as I mentioned, our brand is, like say, relatively new in this country actually, and we start being significantly recognizing since this year. So one of our challenging will be to let people understand more what is Oppo and what we are delivering to Kenya here. So that's first thing. The second thing which you are mentioning, let's say when you heard about price of Oppo i5, which we think is a common reaction in here actually. So why don't you sell in 10,000 phone or 1,000 phones or things?
Affordable phones.
Affordable phone.
Yeah.
But in our opinion, we are trying our best actually. We really do trying our best to deliver the most affordable phone with the most advanced technology, as you see. Full screen and also AI selfie, which you really cannot find in the world, anywhere around the world with this price, which is $320 actually. So we truly try our best, but we knew we know from our R&D process, there's a certain limit you can do. If you lower than a certain price level, there's no way you can deliver a pleasant or sustainable user experience more than 2 years. We talk about, of course, you can always deliver a good experience, but can you deliver it for 2 years?
Okay. So generally for Oppo as a brand, what's the bigger picture, not just in Kenya, but across Africa and across the world?
Well, fundamentally, we want to cover the whole countrywide, whole worldwide, global-wide. I'm not sure how to say this term actually.
You want to beat iPhone. Is that your biggest? Who was your biggest competition?
Competition. Can I say it here?
Okay. But what was the bigger picture for Oppo?
Bigger picture, right? So first of all, we're very sure that all of Africa will be gradually getting covered. Not just Kenya. Well, currently it's having Kenya, Egypt, Algeria, and Morocco is currently our current picture in Africa market. So we intend to be make sure more and more countries to be open on here. Make sure all of Africa can enjoy our service and make our brand sound as not just say Oppo over Kenya, but Oppo over Africa.
Okay.
And then Oppo over the world for sure.
Okay, that's such a huge vision you have.
Actually, we already cover out the whole Asia already. We are second brand in Asia market.
In Asia?
Yes, second brand actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, after what, Samsung?
I think Samsung actually.
Okay.
Samsung actually, yes.
All right. So what else would you want the viewers to know about the F5 that maybe we've forgotten to mention just as we finish?
Okay. Hopefully not too commercial. Okay, that's it. So this time, Oppo we would like to announce with the F5, we want to bring the full screen era into this country. Full screen era means not just F5, but what the product after F5 and including the A series will bring more and more full screen. So the phone which we are using in the past will be what do you call it, classic.
Okay.
So in the future, you will see more and more this kind of full screen in your hand and with your friend as well.
All right, Mr. J.C. Wu, it was a pleasure to have you on the show. And maybe in a few months, I'll be checking to see how that one is doing in the Kenyan market. You'll bring me the statistics now. We can talk about the statistics next time we talk.
So about his experience first, actually. You can try this product more.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure. And until next time, this is The Point. I am Miriam Mugutu. Thank you for watching.